Get to that goodbye coming up shortly. Ian is here. Tom is here. Ian, this is in essence the Raiders' way of saying operators are standing by. We will trade, or rather take your trade calls.
Yeah, I would say that's a good way to sum it up. The Raiders need to gauge the market, see what it is, see how hot Derek Carr's name is. And you know, in this league, Andrew, finding a quarterback is the most important thing. There are many quarterback-needy teams, and there will be more as we get into the offseason. So the Raiders, who seem to be moving on in their minds, not firmly and finally, but moving on in their minds from Derek Carr, need to figure out what is the trade market. And Tom, of course, time is of the essence here. There's a firm deadline here, February 15th. At that point, $40.4 million in salary becomes fully guaranteed for Derek Carr. So that is when a decision point needs to be made. A trade could be difficult, but not impossible. And yes, the Raiders are going to be speaking to teams soon to figure out what is there for Derek Carr.
Ian, there are some parallels here to when Matthew Stafford and the Lions agreed to go their separate ways a couple of years ago. They engaged with teams, were able to move forward, find a path, and ultimately he was traded in a deal to the Rams that got done on January 30th. What didn't exist in that case was that early vesting of the guarantees. If Derek Carr were still on the Raiders roster, which quite frankly, he's not going to be, at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific on Tuesday, February 14th, then an additional $40 million plus would become fully guaranteed. So a very clear timestamp here. The Raiders have 1 month to get a deal done with Derek Carr. He has control over this, as all high-paid players do, but specifically with a no-trade clause. That's where the sides now will work together, see if there's a spot that makes sense for him to be traded. Hypothetically, the teams also could agree to push back that vesting option here. But from Carr's standpoint, it also may make sense if he does not find a trade to a team that he wants to go to, simply say, you've got to either keep me or release me, in which case I believe the expectation, again, not firm and final, we know what happened with Jimmy Garoppolo last year, but the expectation certainly would be that Derek Carr then would become a free agent.
All right.